hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started. You are a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started.
And we welcome you back to Mount San Antonio College for quarterfinal number 4. It will be San Diego Mesa, the top seed in the South, the 4 seed here at the championships in the North. American River College vying for that last semifinal spot. Jeff Stoynoff back with you, joined by Sam Neely, Mount San Antonio College head coach. And Sam, thanks so much for joining us. And first thing that leaps out, we talk about American River coming into this one. This was the team that went all the way to the championship a year ago, ultimately falling to Feather River. It's a young team as they've reloaded this year in 2023 with only 4 sophomores. But what can head coach Carson Loudon and those 4 sophomores impart to the freshmen who will be here at the championships for the first time that might help them?
Absolutely, Jeff. Yeah, being in this state championship is a privilege to begin with, and I think being able to get all the way to the final match and have that experience and experience the pressure, experience the excitement, experience, fighting back, and ultimately not, entirely getting all of the way, I think they can bring away some lessons to pass on to the freshmen. And one of those lessons, I think, is just to put it all out there, give their best effort, have fun, and not take it too seriously. They've made it here by what they've done this whole entire season, so just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, and ultimately last year, that was a team I think that came in somewhat relaxed, American River, and pulled the upset. A dramatic semifinal win that went down to 2 points in the 5th set to get to the final before they fell to Feather River. Now let's talk a little bit about San Diego Mesa. They've had a big year. You saw them just about a week ago in round 3 for a spot here at the championships. And Mesa, they've had a big year, and it starts with a sensational hitter on the outside in Kaylin Jager.
Absolutely. Number 10 on the outside. She is a powerhouse, and Mesa is strong across the whole front line, bringing a big block on defense, hard to get around, and a lot of energy on the court as well. I expect them to come out hot today and see what they have.
Yeah, they had the disappointment last year. They were the 4 seed. We were just looking at the bracket from last year. Fell in the second round to 13 seed Santa Barbara. As that was such a topsy-turvy year in the South bracket a year ago. This year, it was all the top teams making it, with the exception of American River, who almost counts just the 5 seed in the North, as they upended Sierra. But as we have talked about a number of times today, 8 of the top 9 seeds, 8 of the top 9 ranked teams here at the championships. It's been a great day so far. 3 quarterfinals down, 3 semifinal spots accounted for. 1 more to go. American River and San Diego Mesa coming up here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Set to go for set number 1, American River, San Diego Mesa. Mesa coming in on the season 26-2. They were second in the Pacific Coast Athletic League as Grossmont ended up actually winning that conference title. Still Mesa able to secure the top seed here at the championships. Meanwhile, for American River, they were also second in their conference, second in the Big 8 behind San Joaquin Delta. So coming from that very tough conference, and American River did post a win over San Joaquin Delta in their final regular season game. So they're a team that comes here certainly with a lot of confidence in playing well.
Absolutely, and those 2 losses only coming from Grossmont, who just moved on earlier this championship. So they're going to bring a tough match today. They
go right to Jager, who tries to go up the line and missed it wide. So the first point to American River. On serve for American River, it will be Addison DeMars. And some trouble. And the cut from Jager finds the inside of the line, and Mesa in a lot of trouble in that sequence, and Jager bails him out.
Yeah, great placement.
Tied at 1. They denied Jager initially on the attack, but they stayed with it. And now confusion on the pass from DeMars. And the point as Castaneda, not sure whether or not to take that ball. Castaneda coming off a monster performance in the previous round for American River. And she'll get the call here off the tape. But the dig in Mesa back on the attack, and Osler denied up front by Mia Gitsham. Well, we saw a little trouble adjusting to the lefty Pena in our previous matchup, but there Gitsham seemed decidedly ready for the left-handed attack of Osler. Tied at 2. Jager now in the back row, and they'll move Osler to that far side, and she is able to get the kill, 3-2. Did you see a lot of versatility from Mesa as well? We've already seen Osler make the move from the right side over to the left for the attack in the matchup last week.
Right. I am happy to see Osler back on the court. She unfortunately had an ankle injury early in the match and wasn't able to return. So I'm glad to see her on the court today. And she adds some versatility, being able to attack from both pins between her and Jager. They're a threat at both pins.
Yeah, just 3 kills. Having to leave early, and Jager's serve just long, few inches the difference. That breaks the run. It's 4-3. American River back within 1. And we'll see Sophia McPherson on serve. And into the net, the serve error puts Mesa back up 2. Here comes Jalen Douglas on in that front row with Osler and Eltrich. So a potent front row right now for San Diego Mesa. And they're looking for Ella Harm, and Harm has that one blocked. Douglas moving over, but
yeah, Douglas and Osler are a big block to get across.
Yeah, sorry,
and you'll see that today.
And the slide and the point for American River. Castaneda. I mentioned the big performance from Castaneda. Just 24 kills. Only 2 errors. She hit at 489 in the win over Sierra. And an ace for Castaneda. And American River back within 1. Always nice in a big match when your primary attacker can come out and hit at 489.
Absolutely, that's impressive at any position.
Eltrich denied and down. Ella Harm gets the block on Eltrich, and we're all tied at 6. Quick 3-point run. Overpass and a free ball. Back to Harm, goes to the dink. Tremendous up from Leah Gosoko. Good anticipation from Leah Gosoko on that back row. 7-6, favor of Mesa. Amiana Lagrimas. A serve for Mesa. They try Marley Harrison. Back row attack, and Jaeger into the net. And I'll tell you a little something about the confidence in Jaeger. They went right to her even in the back row.
Absolutely. She's a threat at both the front row pin and the back row attack, and Mesa will definitely look to find her throughout the match.
A push from Jaeger, and a chance for Harm. Able to play it off the block. American River grabs their first lead at 8-7. Their first lead since very early. I believe they led 1-0, but they've come back after trailing by 3. Hauk on in the front row. And down.
Found the back line there.
Aliana Hauk with the ace gives American River the 9-7 lead. Goes to the float. Douglas on the slide, able to tool the block.
That's one thing with Douglas. When she runs that slide attack on the right side pin, she contacts the ball from such a high point. It is hard to stop.
Douglas hit it 400 with 4 blocks. And the win in the previous round.
Ace by Eldridge.
Eldridge evens it up at 9. Looking to go short, and Harm trying to play that off the tape. Back-to-back aces for Eldridge. And 10-9, Mesa back out in front by 1. They'll set up Gitsham in the middle. Gitsham with the big kill. Tied at 10. Gitsham with the big block earlier now gets her first kill. And we're tied at 10. We're in set number 1. Jaeger with the pass, looking to get it back. Hangs in the air, the push off the block. Back to Jaeger. And Jaeger gets it down. And Sam, that looked like a little bit of a changeup in terms of speed.
Yeah, excellent transition by Jaeger. One thing that she does really well is she sees the court, and if one thing doesn't work, her very next attempt, she's going to switch it up and find a different location, a different speed, and make that defense react.
And after looking at it again, it looked like Mia Santos did get a piece of it as well, so that might have taken a little of the speed off as well. Trouble on the pass and into the net. So one of the first errors in terms of serve received for American River, and Mesa picks up the point. They lead at 12-10 with Macy Thornburg on serve. Looking for Gitsham in the middle. Jordan Mojica able to get there in time. That leads to the kill, 13-10. And a timeout on the floor. American River going to take a timeout with San Diego Mesa on a run, leading it by 3. We're in set number 1. Day 1, the 3C2A Volleyball Championships on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. 14-10. Mesa out to their largest lead at 3. Thornburg still on serve. Free ball coming for Mesa. Jaeger gathers. Eldridge able to dig it out. Little slide into the net and not much chance for Mia Santos. (14-10), lengthy run for Thornburg on serve. Just wide. DeMars to serve for American River. Jaeger in the middle. The redirect finds the open floor.
There's that versatility we were talking about earlier. Caitlin Jaeger at the outside pin, now in the middle, also finding success.
And Jaeger, that you get the sense that it's the relentless aggressiveness on the attack. There she took a little something off, but 30 kills in her last outing to go along with 11 errors. You wouldn't expect that she's going to take the foot off the gas at any point.
No, you can see it when she starts her approach. She goes in hard, and if she's going to change up that speed, she's going to do it last minute and give the defense very little time to react.
Off a great set from Mojica, it's 16-11. Able to take advantage of all of the elevation for Caitlin Jaeger. 16-11. Mojica continuing on serve. And that one will sit up in the air, the crush ball for Jaeger. On the overpass, it starts with a great serve from Mojica and another quick timeout. Carson Loudon wants to talk it over once again with Mesa on top 17-11. And let's stay here, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but that was a quick timeout for Carson Loudon. They just came out of a timeout a couple of points ago. Did she see something there in all likelihood that made her feel like we got to talk about this right now?
Right. I mean, volleyball #1 is a game of momentum. So if her team is still not siding out of that first time out and she feels like maybe we need to change up a play, change up a positioning on the court, maybe she sees something, she's got to relay that to her team. But they need to side out quickly if they want to get back in this match.
And for Mesa,
looks like we've got a giant monkey on the sideline to help cheer Mesa on.
Is that, well, listen, we are at the school where they bring the big cow. You know, we're here for softball.
Yeah.
Every year. If they have a mascot, certainly it would seem that they can't be the only one.
Absolutely. Looks like that monkey has a giant banana with it too. Mesa clearly having some fun on the bench, bringing that energy to the court.
Well, that may be just a little too on the nose. We'll have to see. 17-11. Mojica will continue on serve. Santos with the swing, but the dig for Mojica. Osler. What a job keeping that up by Reese Ampey. Mesa back on the attack. They'll look for Osler once again. DeMars and American River gonna have to give up the free ball. They set in the back for Eldridge. Into the net. That's a great play by Castaneda to keep it alive.
Wow.
What a dig by Ampey. Castaneda. Here comes Mesa. Osler off the block. First lengthy point that we've had, and it goes to Mesa. American River, a couple of great defensive stands, but they just couldn't hold off Mesa. Kitcham in the middle. And the point going to belong to American River.
Net violation.
Okay, on Mesa. So 18-12, that finally breaks the run. They get the side out, but American River down 6. And Zampi. Will serve. Mojica has to give chase. Sent wide by Osler. So Osler over to the left side as Ampe will continue on serve. No trouble on serve receive and a chance for Santos. Jaeger able to keep it up. Now she'll get it back and tools the block. Kaylin Jaeger starting to pile up the kills here in this first set. She's got 7. And Mesa on top, 19-13.
Kaylin Jaeger finding a lot of success on that line attack. So if American River is to make an adjustment, they've got to find a way to take that line away.
Santos will push it over. One-timer. It's back up. Here comes American River with Castaneda. Free ball coming. Go look for Eltrich. And caught the top of the net and back. 19-14. And American River right now trying to withstand this barrage, but right away you get a sense of the depth and the power of this Mesa squad.
Right, San Diego Mesa comes out with a sense of urgency, and I think that's evident right now from point 1. They mean business.
Sofia de la Cruz sends it long. It's 19-15. Well, here comes American River back within 4. So they're trying to hang around here in this first set. Trickles over. Mojica keeps it alive. Eldridge steps in, goes cross court. Castaneda can't handle it. How about Mojica? Here, able to track this ball down. That's a big turnaround. That one trickles over. Now we're talking 3 points in a run. Instead, Mesa pushes it back out to 5. They go across to Harm. Jaeger with the up. Eldridge. And the roof. Denies Eldridge. Gets it back to 4. We'll have a good look at the angle here. Castaneda. The clean block. 20-16. See Castaneda all the way back. That's about as far off the line as I have seen someone serve.
Yeah, sometimes that float serve just keeps on floating, doesn't drop like you want it to, and finds itself on the back line.
Well, clearly that's just a comfort type of situation, you know, for Castaneda. But interesting to see, she is a good 25 feet off the line. 21-17.
Back-to-back missed serves. We'll see how American River responds.
Elena Hauk will serve. Hauk, interesting, the middle along with Mia Gitsham, and Mia Gitsham at 6'1", Elena Hauk at 5'8", yet very effective in the middle. It's an interesting case study in different ways to be effective in that middle blocker spot.
Absolutely.
Off the block of Douglas. Now the whistle comes in. I didn't think that got over as they tried to work it to Marley Harrison. 23-17. Mesa creeps a little closer now within 2 points of set number 1. Winner gets Grossmont tomorrow in semifinal number 2. Trouble on the pass for Ella Harm. And Mesa now with a set point. Eldridge on serve. Good pass. Harm. What a job by Ampe to lay out. Castaneda sends it over. Jaeger has to adjust in the air. Nice up for Mesa. Off the block once again. Ampe will set for Harm. Eldridge with the dig. Gets it back. Harrison blocked by Douglas, but gets it back over. From the back row, Castaneda rejected. Mojica will try the center dump off the tape to close it out. Well, it's a nice idea by Mojica, and a little bit of luck isn't the worst thing ever if you're a Mesa fan. As Mojica finishes it out with a little help from the net. 25-17, set number 1 in the books. Mesa up 1-0. It's the 3C2A Volleyball Championships on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
You are a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started. You are a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started. You are a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started.
Seven kills for Kaylin Jager in that first set en route to the 25-17 win. And for American River, Coach Sam Neely, what do you see here? What do you expect in terms of the adjustments that Carson Loud might look to make, if any, moving here into the second set?
Right, American River started making a push at the end of set 1, so I expect them to maybe come out a little bit hotter in set 2. Serve receive needs to clean up a little bit so they can have all 3 options across the front row and hopefully get an offense going.
25-17, set number 1 goes to San Diego Mesa. Mojica will start on serve. And a good pass to get things started for DeMars. And it's Mesa scrambling, and that one will fall. That's the start you want if you're American River. They get the immediate side out. Starts with a good return of serve.
Absolutely. Good pass, good set, good kill.
Now Ampey will serve. Nobody in that first set with more than 2 kills for American River. They had trouble getting an offense going, but they'll get an ace to start here. Quick 2-0 lead.
Reese Ampey, a all NorCal team selection, showing off some of her skill at the back line.
Yeah, she's an interesting story. Has a long commute coming to play at American River. She's got to travel about 2.5 hours, but does so, loves to be part of the team.
Wow.
Just to come down and practice and be part of this team. Gets another A, so it's a 3-0 start. And you got to love that commitment to the team if you're Carson Loudon.
Exactly. That takes a lot of commitment making that commute, but that commitment made her the player that she is, and we see that paying off today.
Osler into the net, 4-0 for American River. Perhaps a little lull here from San Diego Mesa, and American River taking full advantage early in this second set.
Great response by ARC.
Mohika will work it back to Jaeger, and it is off the block. So Jaeger with another kill, that stops the run. And Kaylin Jaeger will serve. Serve error, 5-1. ARC back out in front by 4. Couple of changes coming in. Ella Harm along with Sophia McPherson. McPherson on to serve. Mohika will go to Eldridge. Easy play for DeMars. Castaneda had to scramble to get to that one in the push into the net, 5-2. Trying that long set across the court to Castaneda. Set the middle and get the kill. Elena Hauk. Haven't seen a lot of Hauk on that front line in set 1.
Right, and it starts back with that serve-receive pass by Reese Ampey. Got her team in system, and that setter had all 3 options across the front row.
The push from Osler, and the call comes in.
Net violation on
Was it
ARC.
on Osler? Oh no, on ARC on the block. Okay, 6-3. As Osler was moving quickly toward that net and had to pump the brakes to avoid the contact herself. She did, 6-3. Mesa back within 3 with Lagrimas on serve. The roll and a good job by Jaeger to go down and get that dig. Eldridge, Ampey with the dig. Once more off the block. Setter dump, Ampey all over the place. Third try and they go to the dink. Marley Harrison got 3 tries, and give her credit, that's a great adjustment midpoint.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, first couple of fastballs didn't get it done, but setting them up for that tip. 7-3. Just long. Hauk trying for that back line and didn't miss by much. 7-4. ARC, the 3-point lead. They're in set 2. They'll go back to Harrison, and before the swing for Harrison.
Double contact on ARC.
On the set from McPherson. 7-5. What a pass from Castaneda. Harm keeps it alive. They'll try Castaneda in the back row. Douglas got a piece. They'll set Douglas. Great dig from McPherson. Harrison rolls for the back row. Jaeger off the hands of Castaneda. And Mesa creeping back within 1, 7-6. Harrison off the block and down. Is that Mohika over there on the side? That's a terrific block for Daisy Mohika. Douglas was there as well. But how about, Jaden Mohika, all of 5-5. getting up there for the block. They'll look for Jaeger. Gitcham with the block, but Mesa keeps it up. Harrison getting a lot of work here in set number 2, able to tool the block. 8-7, big second set from Marley Harrison.
It's a great high hand swing from Marley Harrison, and with a big block that Mesa is putting up, that's the kind of attack that we want to see from ARC.
Douglas on the slide and gets it down. Jalen Douglas has been such a steady performer all season long. 10 blocks over the first 2 rounds. 6'3", but as we were talking about between sets, you're telling me the wingspan looks longer than that. They'll go to Harrison. Off the block once again for Marley Harrison, who's warming to the task. American River back up 9-8.
Addison DeMars back to serve.
Jaeger, Kitcham off the tape. Back to Jaeger, goes to the tape again. Still up. Jaeger to the roll. Down goes Castaneda. American River will give up the free ball. Back set, the slide, and the block wide. Sofia De La Cruz able to finally get the kill and tie it at 9. That was some kind of play defensively in the middle of that point to keep it going for American River. But ultimately, Mesa able to get the point. Castaneda answers back off the block. 10-9. American River back up. Reese Ampey to serve. Mojica able to redirect to the middle. Jaeger trying for that near sideline. Just wide, 11-9. There was nearly an overpass, and Mojica does a good job there to even give Jaeger a chance. They'll try Osler with the push. DeMars well positioned. Santos. Nice up from Mojica. Osler. Ampey with the dig. Castaneda off the block. Back set. Osler again. Leans into that one. A rocket for Osler. Moves Mesa back within 1. Well, when the set's there, the heat's coming. I think for Mesa is what we could say after a set and a half.
Mesa likes to swing away. If they have the opportunity to put power behind that ball, we will see it.
Santos will gather. De La Cruz with the up. Castaneda off the block. Jaeger. They get it to Eldridge. They'll try DeMars in the back row. Osler moving up. DeMars keeping it alive. Santos pushes for the corner. And the double on the set on Mesa gives the point to American River. I want to say, was that De La Cruz with the set? As Mojica scrambling wasn't there. 12-10. Jaeger with the pass. Back to Osler off the block. Well, 4 hands there. Hauk and Castaneda, but Osler able to play it off the block. Back to a 1-point game.
That's one thing that Osler brings, being a left-handed right side, is being able to attack that hard line comfortably, and she found that hard line there.
Leah Gosoko on serve. They'll look for Hauk in the middle. Good pass, they're in system, and Hauk hammers it down. 13-11. Castaneda back to serve. First team all Big 8 this season. For Morgan Castaneda. Actually lost a little time prepping for the season. She was just cleared from a knee injury right before the season got going. So she's on a little bit shorter schedule this year. But still dynamic, great leaper for this ARC team. How trying to keep it up on her own block. And Mesa going to get the point. Emily Eldridge gets credit for the kill, 13-11. Now they'll make it 13-12. I thought I lost a point in there. Lagermaus on serve, but the quick set in the middle for Hauk, and that has now worked a couple of times here in short order.
Hauk finding back-to-back kills. And now
she'll
back
serve.
to serve.
Good start for Hauk with 3 kills without an error. Jager will handle the serve. Douglas on the slide off the block of Harrison. Back row, Castaneda able to keep it alive.
Off the head of Gitson, I think.
Harrison gathers, able to keep it up after the block. Rolls it for the back row. Back to the slide with Douglas. And Douglas, every time they call her number, it seems as though she's able to deliver, and some of that certainly is the good work done by the pins on the outside. But
yeah, getting Douglas involved, being able to free up the pins, and then the pins being strong on the outside, being able to free up Douglas. It's a good, well spread out offense right now for Mesa.
Gitcham with the kill. Both Hauk and Gitcham now with 3 kills. And the middles hitting at 600. 15-13. Jager flies in off the block. Harrison having to contend with the net. And now the late whistle comes in. It's going to go to Mesa.
Double contact call on that first contact from ARC.
On the push from Gitcham, sending it over?
No, on the pass, the initial pass from
Okay.
ARC, kind of went off of her platform and then hit her shoulder right after.
15-14. ARC leading by 1.
Great scoop.
Eldridge recovered by Lagermaus. Harrison off the block of Mojica.
It looks like it caught all tape. Didn't catch the hand of
I thought it went over.
Mesa.
Let's see if we have the replay, but either way, point going to belong to Mesa. Over there, that's over on that far side. Where could it have been the antenna? Harrison moves up. Another call comes in. This one going to go to ARC. As Kaylin Witt was trying to get that ball back in play. 16-15. Addison DeMars will serve. Back row attack. What a dig from DeMars. Ampey going to have to give up the free ball. Cross for Jager.
Wow.
Ampey giving chase. It's still up.
Excellent effort from ARC.
Back row attack, Ampey there. Witt keeps it alive. Santos pushes for the back. Back to Jaeger, into the block and down.
Jaeger powers through that block. Once again, bringing that strength to her swing.
All tied at 16. Jaeger with 11 kills in the match. Witt will look for Castaneda. Castaneda off the touch. Hard to say if that got the line. That was very close, but either way, the point belongs to Castaneda. You know, at a certain point, I have to marvel at the poise of Mesa. Some of the defense being played by ARC, and Mesa just relentlessly, efficiently continues the attack.
ARC is pushing back right now, and both sides, strong defense. Longer rallies we're seeing in set 2, and makes it exciting.
Jaeger with another kill, tied at 17. Critical second set, you have to imagine, particularly for ARC. Don't want to get themselves down. 2-0 off the tape, and Hauk able to keep it up. Santos again just has to push it over. Osler with a great
swing.
angle. Decidedly pumped up.
Big celebration from Mesa on that one.
Yeah, Macy Thornburg wrapped up in the bear hug after Osler gets the finish. 18-17. That's a terrific job by Castaneda on the pass, but trouble on the set. Hauk gives up the free ball. Back to Osler. That is a tough ball for Witt. 19-17 Mesa. This is their largest lead here in set number 2 at 19-17. And there's the timeout for ARC, with Mesa stepping out to a lead late in set 2, 19-17. You're watching the 3C2A Volleyball Championships Day 1 here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Four out of the last 5 points to Mesa, and they have the 19-17 lead. So ARC gonna take a quick timeout.
Right before the timeout, big back-to-back swings by Osler. Curious to see if Mesa will go back to her out of the timeout.
Jaeger on serve. And trouble on the pass, and a free ball coming for Mesa to continue the run. It's Eldridge this time tooling the block, but the point going to belong to ARC. Might have been off the antenna.
I think it was.
And this a welcome break for ARC after they get the free ball, and there it is. Eldridge sends it wide, hits the antenna, 19-18, and now an error on serve for McPherson gives it right back to Mesa, 20-18. Well, Mesa feels like one of those teams where if ever I saw a team that seemed to fit the idea of riding the hot hand, it was this team. We'll see indeed if they want to keep going to Osler if they feel like they found something, but they obviously have other options.
Mesa has a lot of hot hands.
20 to 18. Demars with a good pass. That sets up Hauk for another kill.
ARC finding a lot of success out of the middle right now.
As you said earlier, handling serve a lot better, and that allows you to get to that middle attack that much faster.
Absolutely, and that's going to be key for them by being close in this match.
Jaeger gets it back. Ampey from her knees. Demars. Jaeger with the dig. Back to Osler, and the block is wide. And Osler going to check out. So the big second set for Osler. She'll head to the bench.
And ARC
will come on.
Takes their last timeout.
Indeed, Carson Loudon wants to talk it over. Mesa on top 21-19, up 1-0. It's the fourth quarterfinal 3C2A Volleyball Championships here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Mesa up 21-19, looking to go up 2-0. They'll have to finish off a game American River squad hanging around here in the second set. Lagermas to serve, off the tape, Ampey. Another big up, Harm. Kept alive, and Eltrich, after Leah Gosoko laid out, bought Eltrich another chance, and she took full advantage, 22-19. Miana Lagermas on serve. Ampey. And Demars. Lagermas there, and that sets up Jaeger. Well, the defense in the back row helping to set up that offense coming from Eltrich and now Jaeger. 23-19. Mesa creeps within 2 points. They'll try the other side with Harm. Demars. What an up from Gosoko once again. Hauk in the middle.
There's that middle attack again from ARC.
Monster second set for Hauk, but will it be enough? ARC going to need to come up with a run here, down 3, 23-20. Hauk now up to 5 kills, hitting at 7-14. Douglas, and again, remarkable work. The joust ball is down for Gitcham. Castaneda to Harm, and Gitcham sent it over. It's about the third time that I can recall in this second set that they've made that kind of circus dig to keep a point alive.
A lot of scrappy play from both sides.
Jaeger from the back row. Chance for ARC with Demars. Back to Jaeger.
Off the shoulder
of Castaneda. They are going to say That got a piece of Castaneda. Will have a pretty good look here, and trying to avoid that ball is Castaneda, but can't get the left shoulder all the way out of the way, and now it's set point. DeMars will get it back. Off the block. Quick set to Douglas. McPherson keeps it alive.
Pancake.
Pancake right there from Lagrimas. They'll try Gitchem in the middle. Whistle comes in. The point going to belong to Mesa on the set.
On the double contact.
And that is how set number 2 will close out. Mesa takes it 25-21. They're up 2 sets to none, 1 set away from the semifinals. It's the 3C2A Volleyball Championships, day 1, here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
You're a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started. You're a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started. You're a hard worker and you take care of yourself and your community. Isn't it time that you feel seen and supported too? At Los Rios, we're here to support and celebrate everything that you are. With 4 campuses, remote classes, and flexible degree options, you can do it all from anywhere. You can pick up where you left off, get started for the first time, or prepare to transfer to your dream school at American River College, Cosumnes River College, Folsom Lake College, and Sacramento City College. Visit losrios.edu/apply to get started.
Two sets to none, the lead for San Diego Mesa after a tight second set goes their way. And take a look at the numbers for American River and really righted the ship in a lot of ways, Sam. They hit it 225, limited themselves to 3 errors, and yet ultimately still fell in a tight second set. What do you say now for American River at this point? How do you get them ready? They're going to have to make the uphill climb.
Right, we talked about at the beginning of set 2 getting that serve receive a little bit cleaned up, and I think they did just that in set 2. And now just building upon their offense, capitalizing on what works, and I would like to see them get those middles involved even more. They're proving to be successful here in this match.
Yeah, indeed. We just saw Hauk with the big second set. Gitchem has been a steady performer as well. They take the opening point here in set 3, and more trouble on the serve receive for Mesa, and a good start for American River.
That'll be another key thing for American River is serving tough at the back line. If you can get Mesa out of system a little bit and take away their artillery of options, that will be an advantage as well.
Jaeger will gather off the block. Castaneda hammers it down. American River with a fast start in set 3. Castaneda up to 5 kills. Back row from Eldridge. Witt with the dig. Santos with the swing, but blocked. Jaeger able to keep it in play, but only as long as Castaneda will allow as she gets the kill 4-0. Perfect start if you're ARC here for set number 3. Exactly what you're looking for with DeMars on serve. They go across, and Jaeger, hard to be ready for that. The tip executed perfectly by Jaeger.
Jaeger using her entire toolkit in this match, from those powerful big swings to those small little tips.
14
in front of
kills
the 10.
for Kaylin Jaeger. 9 digs as well. They'll look for Castaneda.
Great
Still
coverage.
Up. And Ostler up the line. It looked momentarily like the call in the back was going to be out, even though we've got a great view. I think that ball was clearly down, and ultimately the point does go to Mesa. But I believe the look for Ostler was incredulous at the original call. Back row attack sent long.
Mesa
DeMars
closing in on that gap.
4-3. Quick 3 points to get back within 1. Ampey has to go down the overpass. And it's going to belong to Mesa. I believe it was net contact on that joust ball.
So American River goes on a 4-point run, and Mesa responds with their own 4-point run.
Well, they've been unflappable, it would seem, all night. Kitchem kept up by Ostler. Back to Castaneda. Off the block. Chance for Mesa to work it to Jaeger.
Huge swing from Jaeger.
And the dig from DeMars goes all the way over. Ostler blocked, but it's still in play. The tip from Jaeger. Ampey passes on the attack. But a free ball coming for American River. Castaneda rolling for that corner, and it's just wide. And now it's a 5-point run for Mesa. Float from Jaeger. Back set. Santos has that one sent back by De La Cruz and Jaeger. Both moving over to deny Santos 6-4. Santos, one of the returning sophomores for this American River squad, but she's had a relatively quiet night so far. Haven't had much chance to call her name. DeMars able to ward that one off. They'll go to Santos. Tries the roll that time and catches the top of the net. It's a 7-point run for San Diego Mesa. And Jaeger is a dangerous server. Had 5 aces in their previous outing as well. And she's on a roll here. Mesa leading it 7-4. American River going to burn a timeout here in set number 3 at the 3C2A Volleyball Championships from Mount San Antonio College. 7-point run for Mesa, and Carson Loudon needs to take a timeout to talk things over. Mojica. On serve. Gitsham in the middle. That's wide. Rare miss on that middle attack for Gitsham, and perhaps American River starting to feel a little of the pressure here in set 3.
Right, 8-point run for Mesa now.
Ampey with the pass all the way across to Castaneda. Eldridge, terrific dig. Santos has to give up the free ball. Jaeger hangs in the air, good block. Santos and Gitsham. They'll try the other side with Osler. It's so tough, it seems, when they can switch that attack. You're just recovering from the attack of Jaeger, and they so quickly get it across, and it looked to me like ARC just didn't have the defense set.
Absolutely, making that middle think on American River's side and have to read which pin to go to is tough. And they've got arms on both sides.
Castaneda able to push it off the block of De La Cruz. 9-5. That finally breaks the run for Mesa. It was 9 straight. And Mesa with a 4-point lead as Ampey will serve for American River. Jaeger, big swing, Witt. Trying to keep that one alive. Santos chasing it down, but runs out of room. So hard to control the ball, hit that hard. There's a sense from behind there. Kind of power we're talking about. Of course, the camera never does it justice. 10-5. Well, it should be 10-5. I don't know if they've adjusted the score yet. Howe gone in the middle. Osler. Witt digs it out. Castaneda. Cross court from Castaneda. 9-6, and I really think we lost a point there, but I won't belabor it. Thought it was 9 was the run. No,
and
there we go. Now we've
is.
adjusted it. I mean, we're in an enclosed press box here, so they can't hear me as if they would listen to me, but 10-6 is the score, so Mesa up
Nice
4.
catch.
I'm just going to bask in the glow of being right for a moment. Savor the moment. Osler off the block, 11-6. Douglas on to replace De La Cruz. Front line for Mesa. Leo Gosoko will serve. And you get the sense that Mesa is a supremely confident bunch right now. They've got the 2-0 lead, and they're up 5. Ampey with the pass. They go to Hauk in the middle. It's sent back, but back over by McPherson. Well, another great scramble for American River as McPherson doesn't give up on the play.
Yeah, kudos to American River. They are still putting in a lot of effort, getting a lot of great defensive scramble plays and not letting up.
Osler, the block in play. Jaeger from the back row. Harrison denied by Douglas. Osler there as well. We'll look on the replay and see who really got more of it. Hard to tell from that angle. But a lot of hands to get through for Marley Harrison, 12-7. Mesa, the 5-point lead. They're on serve with Lagrimas. Just over. And Mojica kept that one alive. It might have been
That
heading
ball
wide. The call.
goes outside the antenna on that one, looks like.
Okay. So either way, the point to Mesa. And that started with a great serve by Lagrimas.
Yeah,
defensive
Lagrimas
specialist.
putting a great float behind that ball just over the tape.
Yeah, Harrison had to get all the way down there. Good pass from Ampey. Harm off the block. 13-8. Ella Harm in her third year, a red shirt last year. Battling some injuries, knee injuries in high school and again in college, but a tireless worker, back for her third year and another trip to the championships for American River. And McPherson and Castaneda both with a shot, but it gets through 14-8. The lead back out to 6.
16 kills for Jaeger now.
Emily Eldridge on serve. Kitchem in the middle. Douglas got a piece. From the back, it's Eldridge catching the tape, 14-9. And Emily Eldridge hasn't really been able to get herself untracked here tonight. 3 kills against 5 errors, but similar to what we saw a little bit earlier in the day with Kayla Murdoch, among others, in some of our early quarterfinals, she's done a good job staying in it in the back row. Kept some points alive, some good digs in that back row, and that just seems so important for players. Sometimes the points aren't coming, but there's a lot of ways she can contribute.
Absolutely. Even if she's not necessarily leading in kills in the front row, she's contributing on defense. 9 kills in the match so far, and keeping her team leading the match.
15-9. Harrison with a little trouble on the pass. Chance for Mesa. They'll set up Jaeger. Jaeger denied. Gitsham and Santos well positioned. Well, we've seen her power it through the block a couple of times here tonight, but this time the power turned around. (15-10). They'll move Jaeger inside, able to keep it up after Gitsham comes up with the block again. Castaneda. Eldridge keeps it alive. Mojica tried the sneak attack on the second ball, but into the net, 15-11. Just a little more practice, I think, with that move for Jade Mojica.
It was a good try.
Yeah, probably had the right idea. Speaking of the right idea, Jaeger able to go to that redirect again. We're starting to get the synchronized moves on that San Diego Mesa bench.
Some good choreography over there.
Yeah, I think it feels like it's a powerful sign that you're getting close to wrapping up a match when you start getting the synchronization. Santos just inside the line. Well, we're still talking about a 4-point set here at 16-12. This one far from over.
Exactly. American River piecing together some key components of their offense. We'll see if they can go on a run here.
And be on serve. Jaeger, just long. She wants the touch. She's not going to get it. 16-13. We might have a look at this one. Well, again, from up top here, we're not having a hard time. No, I think that's pretty well over the block.
Yeah.
Osler, and that one long. Does Bobby Joe Stahl think about a timeout? Hasn't really had to do a lot of that here in the match so far tonight. But a couple of heavy swings have gone wide. They'll try Osler, and Osler into the tape. 16-15, all of a sudden, maybe for the first time tonight.
Timeout,
Mesa.
San Diego Mesa.
Yeah, Mesa out of sorts. And Bobby Joe Stahl is going to take a timeout. 16-15, the lead is down to 1 in set number 3. Mesa up 2-0. Trying to close it out. It's the 3C2A Volleyball Championships on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. 3 consecutive errors for San Diego Mesa, and American River back within 1. And Sam, maybe for the first time tonight, San Diego Mesa giving American River something of an opening and letting them back into this match.
Absolutely. San Diego Mesa has been cool, calm, and collected this entire match, and these unforced errors give a strong team like American River some hope and some confidence going into the second part.
Just missing, so make it 4 errors in a row. That one was a narrow miss, but now we're all tied at 16. Perhaps it was inevitable that the defense being played by American River would eventually produce results in the form of errors on the other side. Off the tape, playable for Ampey. Hauk looking for the lead. That's just wide. 17-16. Had a chance with Elena Hauk.
With a close set like this, both teams are going to look to clean up those unforced errors and not give the other team unwanted points.
DeMars with the pass. Santos. It's long. Looking for the possible contact on the block, but not there. 18-16. So Mesa back out in front by 2. The margin for error just so thin for American River. Witt on the move. Free ball coming. Blocked by Castaneda, still alive. Eldridge up the line and down.
Finds the corner back there. It's a great spot.
Just the 4th kill tonight for Eldridge. But to what we were talking about before, she's been a stalwart on that back line, and now she comes up with arguably one of, if not the biggest kill of the night. Trouble on the pass. Santos keeps it alive. Eldridge denied. It's still up. Sensational. Osler gets down, laying out once again. Castaneda will try to close it out and will. 19-17. Man, oh man. What an up from Macy Thornburg in the middle of all that. That's just the finish right there as Castaneda's finally able to close the door. Well, the defense has certainly been played on both sides. I know we've talked a lot about American River trying to claw their way back. Wouldn't want to imply that the defense hasn't been there for Mesa. In a 2-0 lead, Eldridge misses on that near sideline. It's 19-18. The lead back down to 1. McPherson to serve. Didn't get over for Osler. Tied once again at 19.
There's 6 points given up by Mesa in the last 7. Like I said, once again, looking to limit those unforced errors and potentially pull away with the lead a little bit more.
Eldridge, and the block sent wide. Harm and Hauk trying to deny. Looked like it was Harm on the block, but just wide, 20-19. Only 8 of 28 matches this season for San Diego Mesa have gone longer than 3 sets. Eldridge, what an up from DeMars. In the middle to Douglas.
There's that reach.
Castaneda keeps it alive. Off the tape and down on the ARC side. 21-19, just that close. Watch here for DeMars.
Timeout, American River. With that, they use their last timeout of set 3.
Yeah, Carson Loudon with her team down 2 sets and trailing 21-19, going to talk it over. Quarterfinal number 4. Semifinals almost set. It's the 3C2A Volleyball Championships here from Mount San Antonio College on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. American River trailing 21-19. Sam, they've gotten close, but they haven't been able to get over the top. What's going to get them over the top here if they're trying to extend this match to a 4th set?
Right. Like I mentioned earlier, San Diego Mesa has a big block, Jeff, in the front row, and I think number 13, Douglas, she provides the biggest block of them all, so trying to stay away from her is going to be huge.
Castaneda.
Net violation.
Yeah, is it on Douglas or Osler both moving over for the block? 21-20. Again, as you mentioned earlier, at 6'3" and with a wingspan that more than matches, getting away from Douglas is an effort in and of itself. Again, there she was able to traverse a lot of distance to get there on that attack from Castaneda. 21-20. 1-point game with Castaneda to serve.
All the way at the back of the gym on the serve.
Osler sent back. Hauk with a little help from Harrison, and we're tied once again at 21.
Here we've got a 4-point game.
That might have been the tape. Hard to say. They were both there from that angle either way. Tied at 21. Jager with the pass. They'll go to Eltridge. Able to tool the block and get it down 22-21. Virtually, if not every time tonight, Mesa has needed an answer. They've gotten it, and they get it one more time from Emily Eltridge. Get the side out. It's 22-21. Miana Lagramas to serve. Kept in by McPherson. Free ball and a chance. Jager from the back row. Castaneda into the net and not over. McPherson trying to play that ball off the net. Jager with a massive kill, 23-21. 18 kills for Kaylin Jager. Harrison. Jager with the dig. Back to Eldridge. Eldridge trying to finish it out. Big third set and a match point for San Diego Mesa.
Mojica doing a great job of running a fast offense, and with the artillery that they have in the front row and all of the options, ARC is having a hard time putting up defense against that.
Trouble, ARC scrambling, but they're alive for the moment. Eldridge.
Double contact call on Mojica.
Mojica trying to set Eldridge, who's had 3 kills down the stretch in this third set, trying to finish it out 24-22. That was nearly over on the serve receive. That's a great effort from ARC to give themselves one more chance. Still match point. Jager kept up by Hauk. Free ball. Mesa looking for the semifinals. And they're there. Jager from the back row. Castaneda unable to dig it out. Give that monkey his banana. San Diego Mesa on to the semis in straight sets, but it wasn't easy. ARC, particularly in sets 2 and 3, really took them to the limit, but ultimately Mesa, Sam, with the answers they needed when they needed them.
Yeah, kudos to ARC for giving them a tough battle from start to finish.
And right now, if I'm not mistaken, the official schedule for tomorrow is still to be determined. I know we have the semifinals tomorrow.
We've got a 2 o'clock match.
Okay.
Irvine Valley.
Yeah, Irvine Valley taking on Feather River. Then Grossmont and San Diego Mesa for the third time.
Exactly, a little conference matchup.
Reverse the trend. It starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have it once again for you, of course, in its entirety here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. That will wrap up our coverage for day 1. Semifinals are set for tomorrow. We hope you will join us then Until then, so long, everybody.